the brown bear and the red fox. In a dense forest, where the trees stood tall and the rivers ran clear, lived a strong brown bear named Bruno and a clever red fox named Felix. Bruno was the largest and strongest creature in the forest, and everyone respected him. Felix, on the other hand, was small and quick, known for his sharp wit and cunning mind. One chilly autumn day, the animals of the forest began to prepare for the long winter ahead. Bruno, with his great strength, gathered huge piles of berries, fish, and nuts. He worked tirelessly from dawn till dusk, making sure he had enough food to last through the cold months. Felix, however, had a different approach. Instead of gathering food himself, he thought, "Why should I work so hard when I can use my wits to get what I need?" So Felix decided to trick the other animals into giving him food. He would tell them stories of hidden dangers in the forest, and while they were distracted, he would sneak away with their supplies. One day, Felix saw Bruno resting after a long day of gathering food. The pile of food Bruno had collected was impressive, and Felix couldn't resist the temptation. He approached Bruno with a sly grin and said, "Bruno, I heard there's a secret cave filled with even more food just beyond the forest. Just follow me, and I will show you the way." Bruno, being wise despite his size, looked at Felix with suspicion. "Why should I trust you, Felix?" Bruno asked. "You've always been lazier than being more hardworking." Felix, trying to seem sincere, replied, "I know I have a reputation, but I'm only trying to help. Think about it. With all that extra food, you'll never have to worry about running out during the winter." Bruno thought for a moment, then said, "All right, Felix, show me this secret cave." The two walked deep into the forest, further and further away from Bruno's food pile. As they approached a narrow path between two cliffs, Felix said, "It's just through here, but you might need to leave your food behind for now. It'll be too difficult to carry it all." Bruno stopped and looked around. He realized that the path was getting more dangerous, and he hadn't seen any signs of this secret cave. Suddenly, he understood what Felix was trying to do. Felix, seeing that his plan had failed, quickly backed away. "It was just a joke, Bruno. No harm done," Felix said nervously. Bruno shook his head. "There's a lesson here, Felix. Hard work is always better than trickery. You may be clever, but tricks won't fill your belly when the winter comes." Felix realized that Bruno was right. As the cold winds began to blow, Felix found himself with no food and no one to help him. He had to work twice as hard to gather what he needed, and he learned that honesty and effort were worth more than any clever trick. From that day on, Felix stopped trying to outsmart the other animals and instead started working alongside them. And when winter arrived, Bruno and the rest of the forest creatures were well prepared, while Felix was grateful for the lesson he had learned. Moral hard work and honesty will always be rewarded, while tricks and shortcuts often lead to trouble.